Hello everyone! In this short tutorial I explain how to simply use the COUNTIF function in Excel to simply count the numbers equal to 0, count the numbers which are unequal to 0 and which are bigger or equal to 3. For that we can just use the count and COUNTIF function. So the first example is we just want to count all these numbers, so how many numbers are there. So we can just use the count function with the range from C1 to C15. This equals 15. So we have in total 15 numbers here. When you want to count how many numbers are equal to 0, you can just use the function COUNTIF and then just type in the same range C1 to C15 and then a semicolon and a 0. So the criteria is equal to 0. To count the numbers which are unequal to 0, you need to specify the criteria within quotation marks as smaller, bigger, 0. So you count all the numbers which are smaller or bigger but unequal to 0. And this gives 12. And when you now want to count the numbers which are bigger or equal to 3, then you do the same thing. You just need to define the criteria within quotation marks as well as bigger equal 3, and this gives 11. One more thing which could be useful for you is that you want to count how many cells up here are bigger than this cell here. If we change here from 4 to 3, it changes as well here. So let's see how we need to define that within the criteria. Here within the criteria we need to specify within the quotation marks the bigger or equal, and then we need to add an and sign. So we want to include another cell, and then we just type in the 20, which is our cell. And with that we get the number 8, and when we change 4 to 5 for example, so we have 6 numbers up here which are bigger or equal to 5. So let's change that to 6, and as you can see this drops. With this simple example I hope you now understand the COUNTIF function and how you need to define the criteria. Don't forget to put the quotation marks in there. If this short tutorial helped, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks a lot and see you next time.